I hope I got my cards right. Look, if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted, one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? These lines from Eminem's Lose Yourself has stuck with me ever since I heard it. We all are thrown a lot of different opportunities, a lot of different things in our lives where we have to seize the moment, we have to take that leap of faith. And for me, that happened when I was working as a designer at Mercedes-Benz Research and Development India. And I had to choose between wanting to be a full-time musician or continue doing my dream job. As you all can see, I am not at my corporate office. I'm here with you all to share what my experience have been. I wanted to take Kannada rap to the forefront. Namaskara, Guten Tag, and hello. I'm GUBBI, a multilingual rapper, lyricist, composer, and when there's technical issues when I'm performing, I also do a little bit of stand-up. Well, I always wasn't going with the name GUBBI. I used to be called Carnage. Because when I was a teenager, that angst I had, it went with it, the rawness, the whole unfiltered emotion. But over a period of time, I evolved from being a rapper to becoming a musician. I am KARTHIK Sundar GUBBI, a Kannadiga from Namma Bengaluru, who grew up around friends who spoke Malayalam, Tamil, in a Telugu neighborhood, and I went to school to learn Hindi, and because my mom thought I wasn't doing anything very fruitful during my 10th standard, post my 10th standard summer holidays, she put me for French classes. And I also speak German, by the way. That's a lot of languages, but that is Bengaluru, isn't it? We all grew up around so many different languages. And that's the evolution for me from being Carnage to GUBBI. And of course, I'm a mechanical engineer. How many of you like cars? How many of you remember playing with your toy cars? I remember breaking a lot of wheels. Yeah, as a mechanical engineer, it was a dream for me to go to Germany for my master's and end up in an amazing automobile company. But fortunately, I landed myself a job in Mercedes-Benz right after my bachelor's, which means I saved a lot of loan money because I wasn't the brightest student, and the route to my distraction were all the pretty girls in my college. I'm kidding, it was hip-hop. Hip-hop music, which was born on the streets of New York, came all the way to the south of India into this Bengaluru boy's heart. Like many of us, I grew up, I fell in love with hip-hop with the likes of Eminem, J. Cole, Notorious B.I.G. Let me take you through my story. It started in the year 2007, when I thought I had the most disastrous event in my life, my first heartbreak. I ended up watching the movie 8 Mile, which is loosely inspired by Eminem's life. And I realized people go through actual problems, and I was complaining about something which was nothing. I was just a teenager who I thought that was the end of my world, but it wasn't. I came across this art form which helped me connect, which helped me put across my emotions in a way like never before. Rap became my obsession. Any rap fans in the house? Okay, we are a few of us. So it started off with me taking part in battle raps on social media, and I never thought I was going to take rap so seriously. It eventually moved towards me attempting to rap in Kannada, which was purely an experiment, which happened because of a conversation with a fellow musician who was also a Kannadiga, who told me rap in Kannada wouldn't sound good. And I took that very, very personally. And because of that, something clicked and clacked, and I went back to back, mixing Kannada ಮತ್ತು English in my rap. Okay. Eventually, I realized what we connect to the most is our roots. We grow up around a certain kind of people. Of course, American hip-hop is what inspired me. But when I started rapping in Kannada, I realized it was more authentic to what I am, to what I grew up to be. Especially in the world of hip-hop, which is dominated by English rap, I wanted to prove that our native tongue has the same power, or maybe even more. Well, it gave me an opportunity to reclaim my culture, to tell our stories that we grew up listening to from our grandparents. And thanks to my neighbors, my friends, I also started incorporating a little bit of Tamil, a little bit of Malayalam, and German as well in my rap. And you know what? When I gave my interview for Mercedes-Benz, they made me rap in German. It gave me an opportunity to bridge cultures when I mix these languages. And when I rap in Kannada, it goes a little something like, ಮಾತಾಡುವ ಭಾಷೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಕೊರತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸತ್ಯವನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳೋ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೇವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೆಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ನಡ ಕನ್ನಡ ಅಂತ ಬಾಯ್ಬಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಆದ್ರೆ ಭಾಷೆ ಎತ್ತಿದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ವಾ. And when I switch to English, it goes like, my thoughts jump like a bunny from hat to hat, kept changing my jobs like back to back, headed out to hunt with the back to back. Yeah, I'm chasing down money, found a lot to stack, so I thought I'd never ever get back to rap. What the crap, stop putting my cap to back. Now every morning I got a cap to catch, sitting all day like I got eggs to hatch. Now something went missing, that got me reminiscing. Life got so busy, money got me submissive, stuck to this job like the strongest adhesive. So I'm looking at the mirror and I started to diss, and I decided to end my misery, forget the second job, but rap skills with me, so I'm chasing the honey, no, not the money. I love what I do. You still think it's funny? And if I do that in German, it would sound like, in meinem Kopf gibt es viele Fragen, die Antwort kommt nicht, nur viele Fragen mit das kommt noch keine Frage. Warum nicht die Antwort, nur die Frage? Which loosely translates to, my brain gives me a lot of questions. Never the answer, only the questions. With that comes another question. Why not the answers, only the questions? Now you can clap. Now we all must be wondering, this guy who had a very secure job, a dream job in the eye of a mechanical engineer, of working at Mercedes-Benz Research and Development India, want to choose to do music. I mean, according to the social norms, I had everything one was looking for: a secure job with great pay, and the beautiful opportunity to visit Germany at least twice or thrice a year. Well, this was the point where I had to take a call. I felt like something was still missing. And that's when I did what I had to do. Take that leap of faith. Because we all know the power of music, right? What music does to us? Music gave me the freedom to express. And when I did it in my native tongue, music gave me the freedom to connect. And after I quit my job, music gave me the freedom of time. Now, slide please. Oh, yes. As a musician, it's every musician's vision to be performing to a large crowd. Having said that, my company was super supportive. In the year 2016, when I decided to quit my job, they tailor-made a policy for me, which allowed me to work only 3 days a week. Not even on a Monday, dude. I was working on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Which allowed me a lot of time to try to balance these both dreams of mine, music and the dream of engineering cars. It went on well until the year 2018, because passion is burning, and when it sets the wildfire, the only way to quench it is let you let it engulf you. By the year 2018, it became really hard for me to juggle between this dream of mine and this dream job of mine. So my mentor, Mr. Andrea Speech, had told me that a day will come when you have to make that difficult choice. Starting from May 1st, 2019, I've been a full-time musician. Now, of course, there have been a lot of people who have quit their job to pursue their dream. But the key is, how far are you willing to take this, to turn this dream into a reality? Right? Because once you quit your job, you have all the time in the world. And if there was something that I learned from 7 years of working in a corporate, 7 years of working in a 9-to-5 was discipline. There was no one watching over me. I had to be my own boss. I had to make my own schedules. And rap not having a traditional form of teaching, I had to be my own teacher. Right? Rap right now is really popping in the world. But when I was rapping and when I rapped for the first ever movie, how many lines do you think I rapped in the first movie project I rapped for? Yeah? It was 2. And rap has come a long way thanks to Gully Boy. Yeah, some of us deny that Honey Singh didn't contribute to it, but the fact is he did contribute to it. Now, the first thing I did after I quit my job was focus on music. Nah, I focused on my health. Because now that I was a full-time musician, I was inevitably working from home. So my food habits got fixed. Next thing, I was able to deepen my yogic and meditational practices, which led to my sleep cycle finally getting fixed. Now, with all of these things in place, which was very, very crucial, which helped me, reconcretize my foundation, I started following that one mantra, and that is practice. And after that, the second mantra, practice, and the third one, practice. Practice is the only way in and the only way out. We could see it from our previous speaker. He did it so effortlessly, but I'm sure there's more than 10,000 hours of practice that has gone behind doing what he did. Which led me to this. This was from last year at Mangalore. I was invited as a chief guest to judge this rap competition, and then I gave a show, and I realized that the picture I had on my vision board is now my wallpaper. Well, things were going great until March 2020. My career was at its peak, and I was able to, at one point I did 2 shows in one day, until, bam, lockdown. Right? For a live musician, that was the unimaginable. But it gave me a second opportunity to recalibrate, a second opportunity to unlearn and learn. And by the end of the third lockdown, I had 2 short albums and Kannada's first ever alphabetical rap called Aksharamale, which goes like, ಕನ್ನಡದ ಕಾಗುಣಿತ ಕಲಿಸುವ ಕಾತರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರಣ ಕಂಡುಕೊಂಡು ಕಾಳಜಿಯಿಂದ ಕೂತುಕೊಂಡು ಕೆರೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಕ್ಷಣಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡದೆ ಖಚಿತ ಖನಿಜ ಖಜಾನೆಯ ಕನನಕಾರನಾಗಿ ಕಟಾಟೋಪದಿಂದ ಕಡಖಂಡಿತ ಕಬ್ಬರು ಗಮನವಿಟ್ಟು ಗ್ರಹಿಸುವೆ ಗುಬ್ಬಿಯ ಗೀತೆಗಳು. And goes on all the way till Well, you can always find the things you love. You can also get really good at it. You can even say that the world needs it, but unless you get paid for it, it can't be your ikigai. Yesterday, I got a call from the CEO of my company. They invited me to be the chief guest of their Kannada Rajyotsava celebration. And I'm going back to Mercedes after 2 weeks, not to do my 9 to 5, but to be their 5 to 9, their entertainment for the evening. I'm not riding up to work. I'm getting picked up for a paid performance to rap, to do what I love. Rap is my ikigai. You need to find your ikigai. When you do what you love, it doesn't feel like work. There were some things which were very, very crucial for me. The first crucial thing was, after I quit my job, I didn't slack. The second crucial thing, after I quit my job, I didn't take a break. After I quit my job, I took care of my health. And I haven't missed this particular meditation that I do for the past 4 years. I actually missed one day, that's the truth. But I found my ikigai. I hope you can find too. Because in life, there are moments which come to you. And when those moments come, you only got one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted. One moment. You better capture it and not let it slip. Thank you.